we need younger people to be doing it. We need the next generation of people to be doing it. The industry's become very fragmented, and I'm really concerned that they don't spend enough time speaking to each other. So it's important to do it so that we can upskill, but it's also important to do it as part of an ongoing narrative and an open discussion. We can't survive as an island in this industry. We have to be talking to each other, and I think if you just believe that you will learn something new tomorrow, you'll never be afraid to share what you know today. So if you believe that you're up for another good idea, then share what you know, and it's in the sharing that we'll up our game. If I don't share with you, you don't share with me. If you've got an idea and I've got an idea, and we exchange ideas, then we both got two ideas. So we swap apples. You've got an apple, I've got an apple. But if we've got ideas and we swap ideas, then we've each got two ideas, and that's what it is. It's it's exponential. Sharing is exponential. It's not that I am out there trying to help other people grow. It's also to make sure that I grow, because if I don't hang out with younger people, my ideas will stagnate within 24 hours.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. Let's talk about youth versus experience. Which is better?
Both. I think what you want is youthful exuberance with your experience. If you're relying on your experience only, then you're not going to go out and find new things. So it's that balance of energy and experience. For that reason, I think young people who are energetic should not fear their lack of experience. The more energetic you are, the more experience you will gain, and the faster your timeline in terms of the gaining thereof. So go out and balance the books. Be energetic and use the experience. And if you haven't got the experience yourself, then make sure you get that experience from somebody else. There are plenty of people out there who are prepared to share. It's not just me. I mean, I'm the tip of the iceberg. If there's a limitation to this recognition, it's the tip of the iceberg principle. I can promise you, there are hundreds of people, my peers, who've been doing exactly what I've been doing. That's the reality.
And then a quick comment from you on the state of the media industry at present. You've been in the industry for a very long time.
I've been in the industry for 40 years.
So the trends that you've seen, and at what point are we at?
But the problem is you can't even think in terms of trend anymore. The whole principle of a quantum leap is that there's no trend and you can't anticipate the next move. So we're going through a succession of quantum leaps, and looking for trends is really not going to help. You have to kind of anticipate the next quantum leap. So right now, the situation is very awkward. It's very difficult. I'm really glad I'm not a young person in the media industry starting off, because it's very intimidating. You don't have time. We don't have the same amount of time that we had to learn our craft. So you're under pressure constantly, and I think that's a concern. More pressure, less time, more at stake. And I think it's also become a very unforgiving industry. I've made more mistakes than the rest of the industry put together, but I grew up in an environment in advertising where making a mistake was part of your developmental path, and there were enough smart guys with the experience you spoke of earlier who would correct it. We also had clients who were grown-ups and understood who they were dealing with, so they kind of forgave you. But right now we're putting people under pressure. We are whacking them day and 24/7. We are punishing them for making mistakes. Therefore, if you're going to get punished for making a mistake, you're not going to be adventurous. We need to encourage people to make mistakes in a protected environment. Don't go crazy, don't cost people money, but make mistakes in a protected environment so that you can learn. Because if you want the experience, you have to stumble along the path. You can't have the experience without the stumbling.